This is a Lennon and McCartney song. It's Day Tripper in the key of E, I believe. I did a couple of vids on this song. And this was in July and August of 2022. Hey, Bob. Who else is here? Got a good reason for taking the easy way out. Got a good reason for taking the easy way out now. She was a day tripper. Hey, Dwayne. One-way ticket, yeah. Took me so long to find out, and I found out. Yeah, that's what makes that song great? What makes a song great? Hey, Dean, how you doing? And a somber D-Day remembrance to you all, lest we forget. Thank you very much for helping us out on that D-Day. June 6th. Very good. Very sad. Okay, we're talking about what makes a song great today. Now, for me, what makes a song great, one of the things is great lyrics. And so I just got this book out just the other day because I was doing a gig last Saturday at a luncheon. Oh, here's one. This is a James Taylor song. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I love that. I love that song. It's so, so good. Yeah. So I love that song. You know, a great song talks to you. It speaks to you. So what happens is that when we play a song, it doesn't matter if it speaks to anybody else. If it speaks to you, it is a great song. Let's see. Oh, here's one. Jason Mraz. This one's been around for what, 20 years now? On yours, I've probably done 5 vids on this. The first video I did was like in 2013. In 2016, I play it in the key of G instead of the key of B. Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. Fell right through the cracks, and I'm trying to get back. Yeah, I love that song. It's so fun to play. Very good. Hey guys, if you want to come over and talk with me about these things that we're talking about in the chat right now, I'm going to be hanging out with my supporters in just a little while, and look in the description for finding out how to do that. Oh yeah, here's one. James Taylor again for some reason. There is a young cowboy who lives on the range. His horse and his cattle are his only companions. He works in the saddle and he sleeps in the canyons, waiting for summer, his pastures to change. Yeah. Sweet Baby James. I was at a James Taylor concert. First time I was ever at one, and at the end of the concert, people were whispering, "Why didn't he hasn't played Sweet Baby James?" I'm like, so? He did it for his ultimate encore. It was really great, actually. Here's a song that Willie Nelson did, Elvis did. I mean, so many people did this song. I put a capo on the 2nd fret. You know, one of the things that make a song great for me is the lyrics. Did I say that? And also the chords. Now, these are very simple. I did 5 vids on this. say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. So, you know, just a simple chord progression like that. 1, 5, 6, 4, 1, 5. You know, those are really, really fun chord progressions. They're very beautiful, and they're done really well. Rick Beato came out with a What Makes This Song Great just the other day, and it was a Police song, and Walking on the Moon. And I was a little disappointed because he talked a lot about echo, he talked about effects, he talked about different things that they did in production. And to me, you know, and I've listened to a lot of Rick Beato, What Makes This Song Great, and I like a lot of them. And yes, production is important and the modern things that happen, but for me, and I think for a lot of my supporters, thank you, Bob, for letting me know about the audio. For me, a lot of what makes a song great is not like all the effects that I use. You probably realize that I don't use very many effects. I'm using an equalizer today. It's a GE7 by Boss, and that's just to boost some of the mids in the guitar that I'm using, and also the little bit of volume. And then I'm using a Hall of Fame 2 by TC Electronic. I don't get paid by these guys for doing this, to talk about this. I'm using a little bit of reverb, and that's it. You can hear the reverb. But I don't, I mean, I could take the reverb off if I wanted to, right? But I like the reverb on there. I think it sounds cool. But I don't lean heavily on effects. Even when I'm playing electric guitar in a band, I just don't lean heavily on effects. Oh, let me do this one here. This song I've done once. I made a cover of it. You probably don't know it. If you're from Central America or Mexico or South America, you might have heard of it before. It's by a guy named Nelson Ned. Hace ya tiempo que quiero decirte y no sé. Una tristeza que en mí ya no puedo esconder. Ya te escribí en miles cartas mi grano de amor. It's a song, it's called Si las flores pudieran hablar, which means if the flowers could talk. It's about a guy who steals flowers from a garden, brings it to his love, and he says, if these flowers could talk, they could tell you how much I love you because of all I went through to get them. And it's really funny. I mean, it's funny, but it's beautiful and it's very touching. Now this one here, gosh, there's another James Taylor song. I love these. For some reason, I pulled this out the other day and said, I think I'm going to take this to my gig, you know, and I didn't play all of the songs, but I played a bunch of them. Well, 5 or 6. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Needed the shelter of someone's arms, and there you were. Right? Beautiful song. And it's so fun to play. And I love to be, you know, creative with that. With the introduction and everything. Here's a song that I like to play in E minor instead of F sharp minor. Lennon and McCartney. And I love her. I give her all my love. That's all I do. And if you saw my love, you'd love her too. just very simple. I love playing things like that. I love playing, I did 4 vids on that. 4 videos in 2020 and 2022. Here, there's another Beatles song. John Lennon, In My Life, right? First did this back in 2015 and then redid it in 2020 because I figured out that I needed to update it. There are places I'll remember all my life, though some have changed in my life. I just love that song. Wonderful song. Boy, means a lot to me, especially when you get older and you look back. Oh, I was at a regatta one time. I did a couple of vids on this one in 2021. I was at a regatta and I was playing music for it, for entertainment. And one of the sailors, lady, came up to me and said, do you know Southern Cross by Crosby, Stills and Nash? And I'm like, no. And she goes, you don't know Southern Cross? So I learned Southern Cross. Got out of town on a boat, going to Southern Islands, sailing a reach before a following sea. She was making for the trades on the outside and the downhill run to Papa Peter. Southern Cross. Love that song. It's a fun song. It's over the years, students have said, hey, do you know this song? I want to learn this song. I've learned songs that way. And also people asking me, do you know this song? Oh, I love this one. This one's a very simple song, 4 chords. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? Blowing in the Wind, Bob Dylan. How many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? And you can make it fancy or you can do it really simply. And that's the beauty of, these songs. And a lot of times I teach them that way. So you can, do them really simple. I've actually done a video on every one of these songs. A lot of times multiple videos like this one, Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond. Let's see, how's it go? Let's see. Let me do that again. Where it began, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's going strong. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Always on My Mind. Oh, this was Willie Nelson and Elvis. Boy, this is another one that they did, huh? I like to use Cape on the 2nd fret for this one, called Always on My Mind. Maybe I didn't love you. I do more of the Willie Nelson version on this one, quite as often as I could have. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. Right? And I love playing songs. It just is really good for the soul. I'm going to show you something now for a second. We're going to talk about other pieces of music. And when I was growing up, my mom was born in my mom was born in 1917. My dad was born in 1921. And so I was raised on a lot of the old music and stuff, Let's see. Let me pull up something here. And I'm going to share it with you. And you tell me if everything is okay audio-wise. Here we go. Now this is not old. This is Tim Pierce, and he is, oops, that's the wrong thing. And he is playing a Jimi Hendrix song. Here we go. Little Wing. Really nice. If you listen to the Jimi Hendrix version, I like the Jimi Hendrix version of Little Wing. In fact, I don't know if I've done a video on that. I don't think I have. I'd play it a little bit differently than he does. Just a little. I mean, I'd use like, you know, like a bar chord. He's using his thumb over the top. Like that. And he's got tuned down. I don't have it tuned down. You know, I use bar chords and do that. But that's kind of interesting. Let's see. Let's turn on my right display. Will this play if I have it like this? Yeah, it's playing. Rhapsody in Blue, George Gershwin. Was written in 1924. Now, what happens is that in Rhapsody in Blue, this particular version, this melody comes in over halfway through the piece. It's like a very romantic melody. That was a very simplified version of it. And then it gets a little more complicated just a little bit farther in the piece. And then what happens is that I'm going to show you this part of it. This part comes in just a little bit later. It's very interesting. Now the next part, let me come back on and show my face so you can see me. The next part that happens is that fast part that we just heard and that melody, that beautiful melody, come together and do this. So, you know, one of the things that when I was learning how to play the piano, when I was learning how to play the guitar, and when I was studying music, I studied a lot of the classics and that kind of thing. My parents loved big band, and they loved Nat King Cole and just all kinds of different people. And so I was, in fact, I played this piece before. I had studied it in college and auditioned to play with the orchestra. I didn't make it because there were better people than me, but it was really fun. And this kind of work that we do sometimes and listen to this makes a song great. Okay, let's go back to, I know it's a black screen. Okay, let's go back to this one. This is a classical piece by Francisco Tárrega. And this is Pepe Romero. Now, this was done in, I'm thinking 1974 or something like that. This was when he was older. This is a live version. I love watching these people. They're just mesmerized and just really quiet. So this kind of music, it's not done with effects, right? The George Gershwin, everything is done with the technique. Same thing with the Francisco Tárrega piece, Recuerdos de Alhambra. It comes out of this book here. I've got this book. It's on page 56. Looks like this. Luckily, it has tab, which is nice. But, I actually disagree with a little bit of the tab in that particular piece. But I love that. It's fun to work on, and it's really great. Let's see here. I'm going to play... now, this song was done by Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett, Michael Bublé, Fred Astaire in 1934. I've done 3 vids on this particular song. Let's see. Do I put a cape on this? No, I don't. And this version is more like the Michael Bublé version. Also, Rod Stewart sang this song. The Letterman sang it. I'm sorry. Fred Astaire is 1936. Let's see. There it goes. The Way You Look Tonight. Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you. Oops, wrong chord. Oh, where's my chord? There it is. No, that's not it. I messed it up. There it is. And the way you look... Wait. My G6. Where's it at? And the way you look tonight. I need to work on that, don't I? It's really kind of jazzy. I really like it a lot. It's fun. A couple more. Oh, this is a song by Incubus. I did this one back in 2022. Drive. Sometimes I feel the fear of uncertainty stinging clear, and I can't help but ask myself how much I'll let the fear take the wheel and steer. Right? Olivia Newton-John did a version of The Way You Did. Hey, that's what Dwayne says. Yeah, she was great too. Oh, one more. Here we go. I did a couple vids on this one too. No capo. This was a Cat Stevens song. I listened to this when I was a kid. Let's see. La 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 la. Now that I've lost everything to you, you say you want to start something new, and it's breaking my heart you're leaving. Baby, I'm grieving. Wild World. Yeah, I like that one. Great song. I really love it. So lyrics, chord progressions. I love to play things on the guitar. I really do. I'm not the greatest guitarist in the world, but you can be better than me. I hope that you work on that and you try to be better than me. Let's see what everybody says. Well, there's no questions here. So what makes those songs great? The melody, the hook, the chord progression? Asks Bob. Thank you, Bob, for helping me out today. Yes, all of those kinds of things make a song great. I love lyrics. When I have bad lyrics, I usually just throw the song out. And also when a song doesn't match with my moral compass, then I don't really listen to it. And I've done a couple songs on my channel that it's like, should I do this or not? But I had students that wanted to learn it, so I did it. But most of the time I try to stick with things that I love and that my supporters love. Thank you for coming along today. What makes a song great for you? Put it in the comments below if you could. And, I don't know if I'm going to get hit with, playing any of these songs today. I didn't play very much of them. I didn't play them all the way through. Sometimes I have to share you know, money with those people that wrote the songs. So it's very difficult to, you know, play songs and stuff and make a lot of money on it, because it's like, that's my song, you're playing my song, you're singing my song, so I'm going to get part of the money. I think, here's a little rant for you just for a second. If I play a song and I play, you know, 5 seconds of the song and my video is 5 minutes long, then you can have the money for the 5 seconds, right? And I get the rest because it's my video. But they don't do that. So I hope it changes someday, you know, like, you know, if I play a song and instead of having them take all the revenue, that they will actually only take part of the revenue, you know, give me my due. Anyway, that's why I ask for, you know, people to, hey, thumbs up. Yeah, there's 9 people here. It says there's 9 likes. So that's what it says. It says I've got 58 views. I think sometimes people come in, they click out, that kind of thing. The average view duration, it says, is 3 minutes, 47 seconds. So people come and go. But all of you people here, Joseph, let's see, he says, I was playing First Cut is the Deepest last night. And Blackbird. Oh yeah, I love Blackbird. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. I actually pick it instead of, you know, doing that. I don't do that, you know, thing that Paul McCartney does. I do actually a finger picking. I like the way it sounds better. It's in my book, by the way. If you want my book, look in the description and you can figure out how to get it. Thank you very much for being here and for helping out and for being such a big support to me and my channel. And I hope that this has been beneficial to you. What makes a song great in your mind? Write it down. Help me to find out, because I want to know. It isn't, for me, it's not, I mean, the song has got to be great before production, before effects. It's got to be great in writing and in lyrics and that kind of thing. And then the rest is just details. All right, thanks much. I'm going to go hang out with my subscribers and got to go because I've got a lot of stuff to do today. Thanks very much. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.